वनचरी जय राजा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राजा माधव गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदना व्रज जन रंजना यशोदानंदना व्रज जन रंजना यमुना तीरवनचरी यमुना तीरवनचरी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे राधे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे प्रभु पदा शिल प्रभु पदा प्रभु पदा शिल प्रभु पदा प्रभु पदा जय प्रभु पदा प्रभु पदा जय प्रभु पदा जय जय प्रभु प्रभु जय जय प्रभु जय जय प्रभु Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, 6th chapter, 21st sloka. Shriti Vikrame Vishwan, Shriti Vikrame Vishwan, Shashan Anashane Ubhe, Shashan Anashane Ubhe, Yad avidya cha vidya cha, Yad avidya cha vidya cha, Purushastubhya shastraya, Shriti Vikrame Vishwan, Shashana Anashane Ubhe, Yad avidya cha vidya cha, Purushastubhya shastraya,
Shruti Vikrame Vishwane Shasanasane Ube Yat avidya cha vidya cha Purushastu Vayashraya.
Mataji.
Shruti Vichikrame Vishwan
Shruti Vikrame Vishwan
Sasana
Ube
Yada Vidya cha Vidya cha Purushastu
Purushastubhyashraya. Translation. Now, word to word meaning. Shrithi, the destination of the living entities. Vikrame, Vichakrame, exist comprehensively. Vishwan, all-pervading personality of Godhead. Shashana, activities of lording it over. Anashane, activities in devotional service. Ubhe,
Both.
Yat,
Yat.
what is.
Avidya.
Nisain, Cha, as well as. Vidya, factual knowledge. Cha, and Purushaha, the supreme person. Two, but Ubaya, for both of them. Ashrayaha, the master. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. By his energies, the all-pervading personality of Godhead is thus comprehensively the master in the activities of controlling in devotional service. He is the ultimate master of both nescience and factual knowledge of all situations. Purport. The word Vishwan is significant in this word. One who travels perfectly in every field of activities is called the Purusha or Kshetrajna. These two terms, Kshetrajna and Purusha, are equally applicable to both individual self and the Supreme Self, the Lord. In the Bhagavad-Gita 13.3, the matter is explained as follows. Kshetragnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata kshetra kshetrajnayo jnanam yat tad jnanam matam mama. Kshetra means the place, and one who knows the place is called the Kshetrajna. The individual self knows about his limited field of activities, but the Supreme Self, the Lord, knows about unlimited field of activities. The individual soul knows about his own thinking, feeling, and willing activities, but the super soul or the Paramatma, the supreme controller, being present everywhere, knows everyone's thinking, feeling, and willing activities. And as such, the individual living entity is minute master of his personal affairs, whereas the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the master of everyone's affairs, past, present, and future. Vedaham samaditani, etc. Only the ignorant person does not know this difference between the Lord and the living entities. The living entities, as distinguished from the incognizant matter, may be qualitatively equal to the Lord in cognizance, but the living entity can never be equal to the Lord in full knowledge of past, present, and future. And because the living entity is partially cognizant, he is therefore sometimes forgetful of his own identity. This forgetfulness is specifically manifested in the field of Eka Vibhuti of the Lord or the material world. But in the three Vibhuti field of actions or in the spiritual world, there is no forgetfulness by the living entities who are free from all kinds of contaminations resulting from the forgetful state of existence. The material body is the symbol of the gross and subtle forms of forgetfulness. Therefore, the whole atmosphere of the material world is called avidya or nescience, whereas the whole atmosphere of the spiritual world is called vidya or full of knowledge. There are the different stages of avidya and they are called dharma, artha, and moksha. Hmm? So the idea of moksha or the liberation held by the monist in the matter of oneness of the living entity and the Lord by ultimate merging in one is also the last stage of materialism or the forgetfulness. Knowledge of the qualitative oneness of the self and the super self is partial knowledge, and ignorance also because there is no knowledge of the quantitative difference. As explained above, the individual self can never be equal to the Lord in cognizance, otherwise, he could not be placed in the state of forgetfulness. So, because there is a stage of forgetfulness of the individual selves or the living entities, there is always a gulf of difference between the Lord and the living entity. As between the part and the whole, the part is never equal to the whole. So the conception of 100% equality of the living being with the Lord is also nescience. The field of nescience, activities are directed towards the Lordit over the creation in the material world. Therefore, everyone is engaged in the acquiring the material appearances to lord it over the material world. Therefore, there is always clash and frustration, which are symptoms of nescience. But in the field of knowledge, there is a devotional service to the Lord, bhakti. Therefore, there is no chance of being contaminated by the influence of nescience or forgetfulness, avidya, in the liberated stage of devotional activities. The Lord is thus proprietor of the field of both of nescience and the cognizance, and it remains the choice of the living entity to exist in either of the above regions. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namini. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatadeshatarini. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Welcome all of you to today Sunday Srimad Bhagavatam class. I was thinking we can discuss Bhagvadgita, but after reading purport, almost Bhagvadgita only is there in this. So our main problem generally what happens in while reading Bhagavad-Gita, we go like this, some extent we climb and then either we'll drop there and we won't see another down also, it's getting down. Most of the time, first 6 chapters, okay, middle 6 chapters, okay, last 6 chapters though, it's very difficult. You just observe yourself. How many times you read Bhagavad Gita, and that how many times you read last 6 chapters?
Comparatively less.
Why? Because you see, first chapter Bhagavad Gita, easy. Let's just if you see, there is observing armies, with the two parties, and glorifying each other, and finally Arjuna says, I cannot fight. That's why. It's fine. Second chapter is the essence of Gita, where the soul and body, temporary and permanent, as spoken. What is the foundation for the spiritual life, as spoken there. And it's okay because we speak every minute philosophy from second chapter. I am not this body, I am a soul. And then third chapter also okay, Karma Yoga says, Krishna says you work, don't give up. So Arjuna wants to go to forest and Krishna wants him to fight. So like that somehow he convinces till end. That's also okay, interesting Karma Yoga. And fourth chapter, Guru Tattva comes. We have to accept the Guru and follow in the footsteps of Guru. Then we can understand that when God can come, when He comes, what He does, and how we can associate with Him. And then what are the doubts we have in our minds regarding Lord. Those doubts also will be cleared. And then regarding karma also, some clarification is given in the fourth chapter. And finally, I ultimately says that you surrender to the Guru. Guru will guide you to do tapasya. By doing tapasya, your Vyaktitva, your character will be nourished. Then you can serve the Lord. That's how the fourth chapter says. And fifth chapter, again, third chapter, in little more detail explain that So ultimately, the reason is desire. In the fifth chapter, when one word mentions that desire, because of your desire, everything is happening. So that's what now 7.5 apareya mitaswanyam prakritim vidhi me puram jivaputa mahabaho yedam darite jagat. This entire material world is running just because of the desire of the living entity. So fifth chapter mentions like that, and that's also okay. So little more clarity on the karma yoga. And sixth chapter comes how to control the mind. So mind is very difficult to control. Even Arjuna says that I cannot control the mind. I can control anything. So 6 chapters. It looks like day-to-day life for us. For 6 chapters, right? Any person in the world, he generally does this for 6 chapters. Not only devotees, even non-devotees, they know all these things at least some extent. And the second middle 6 chapters, devotees knows little bit. I mean, it's not like I'm not saying that all devotees. Some devotees detailedly know, some devotees okay like that. So at least if people stays in ISKCON for some time, they will know this middle 6 chapters some extent, because the 7th chapter speaks about truth. Means who is the truth, who is the personality of Godhead. And there is mentions that okay, if you want to see the personality of Godhead, first let you get introduced to his energy. Let's see his energy first, then you can see Lord. So like that. Then at the same place mentions that who surrender to Krishna, who doesn't surrender to Krishna. Now why only to Krishna? Why not for demigods? If somebody surrender to the demigods, what happens? They are alpa medasa. They doesn't have higher intelligence. They are the less intelligent people. Krishna says in the 7th chapter. And then there are interestingly, some many times people ask us that Prabhu, if we worship demigods, will be Krishna displeased? Or if I worship Krishna, will demigods will be displeased? So this both the questions are answered in the 7th and the 9th chapter of Bhagvadgita. 7th chapter answered, if we worship demigods, what is the state of Krishna's mind? If you worship demigods, what happens? Krishna says these fellows are less intelligent. This one word he uses. So 7.21 or 20 is that. Less intelligent. Why? Because I am a father. I am waiting here for all of you, and you are not coming to me directly and going to your uncle. Asking uncle, give me something like that. Then uncle is coming to me and taking from me and giving it to you. I don't have any problem to give through your uncle, but I only that you don't know me. That's why you are a less intelligent. So once I come to know that you are asking your uncle, what I'll do? I'll help your uncle so that uncle can help you. I don't have any enviousness towards you. So means only thing is you are not aware of the complete knowledge. You are not aware of that I am your father. That's what Krishna says in 7th chapter 20 to 24, some 4-5 slokas. So means if you worship demigods, Krishna doesn't have any problem. But what is the tag for you? You are a less intelligent. Right? So like that explains, and then there's what is it? Complete government, and then the ministers, then the prajas. So like this, 7th chapter gets in. And the 8th chapter. Now Krishna said, what if you worship demigods, who are you? If you worship me, who are you? Like that. Now 8th chapter comes that how to attain Krishna. So once you know that about the Krishna and the devotional service, how to attain Krishna is 8th chapter. In that the 2 parts, first part, they discussed about how to go back to Godhead. And second part, if you won't go back to Godhead, what are the problems you will face here? So this is the 8th chapter. Means like Antikale Chamamaiva Smaran Muktva Kaleparam. If you At the end of your life, if you remember Krishna, you will go back to Bhagavan. If you won't remember Krishna and you remember someone else, either you will become someone else or you will reach to someone else's place whom you remember. Translation చేయాలా? No. తెలుగే అవసరం లేదు కదా, అంతా ఇంగ్లీష్ అలా అయిపోయినారు కదా. So like that. Then, so like that. If suppose, if I want to remember Krishna, if someone else I remember, you will become that. Is it easy? Then Krishna says, what is that sloka? While doing fire, no, you remember and fight. What is that? Mamanusmara. Thank you. Mamanusmara Yuddhasha. Krishna never said that we have a very special conception or reason that Prabhu, just for 6 months you leave me, Prabhu. Everything I'll settle up. I'll completely hold the bead back. No, you give up job and after that you will be more worse than before. And you'll be doing a lot of work, full work, and in that full at least will. At least we plan that, oh, I'm so busy, I have to plan my time for japa. Otherwise what happens? Full day kali, no? From morning to night, okay, we'll chant, no, okay, we'll read. Again 9 o'clock night, 9 o'clock only we will read. So once Mayapur temple, the management was managed by, one point of time, His Holiness Kadamba Kanana Swami Maharaj. So when he was doing management there, so this Padayatra team was heading towards the Mayapur. So those times Padayatra had big elephant, camel, huge, 300 devotees they used to walk. 300 ever. Like, they are the Padayatra devotees, not outside devotees. 300 devotees used to walk. And you see, just if one big elephant is walking, big camel is walking, and the big bulls with the horns. Imagine. Those times are... So then, what happened? So now they are going to Mayapur, 300 devotees. It's like quite a big temple only. Then Loknath Swami Maharaj called to Kadamba Kanana Swami Maharaj that we are coming there, make sure that all arrangements, take care of some arrangements, whatever need. We are very simple people, Padayatra, we don't want much. Just you arrange prasadam for 300 devotees for 3 times and all these things. This is simple, for 300 people, arranging prasadam for 300 devotees. So he said, Maharaj, I am completely occupied. Not even to breathe, I don't have time. This is Kadamba Kanana Swami Maharaj told to. Maharaj said, you know one thing? The fellow who is completely occupied, we can expect commitment from him. Not the fellow is free. So you are the right person to fulfill this commitment. You can do it, you do. So, why I told this? See, the fellow is empty mind. He just is postponing things. Okay, chalo, next. We'll see. But the person is committed from morning to night. He in his mind, always tension will be running. If I waste 1 minute, I'll end up with a late night sleep. No, better let first finish. So that's why we should be more careful. That's why Mamanusmara Yuddhaja. Krishna said, don't just say I will do all my work, then I'll come and chant. No, it's a railway track. Both has to go together. Mamanusmara should be first, then Yuddhacha next. Means whatever the work you are doing, you should remember Krishna first. That is your primary duty. Then work.
Then Arjuna asked, my lord, what are you saying? When I was in Gurukul, my guru asked me what you are able to see in the tree. I said, the eye of the bird. I am such a focused fellow. You are saying that you remember and fight. How can I fight? Then he said, that is your duty. It's not so easy, Baba. Remembering and doing, not so easy. Then what Krishna says? Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyetan. You have to practice that. That's what we are doing. Krishna consciousness means we are practicing how to remember Krishna 24 hours, no matter in which work you are. Whatever you are doing. You may be taking care of your kid, you may be taking care of your husband or wife, or you are taking care, you are cleaning the house. You should be always Krishna consciousness. If you are always Krishna consciousness, that only possible to attain Antyakalecha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yam prayati samadbhavam iti nashyatra samshayaha. There is no doubt, you will definitely go back to Godhead. If suppose you are not able to remember, then you have to do abhyasa very nicely. Always abhyasa has to be there. Like that. Okay. Anyway, so if we go on like this, we will go with the Bhagvadgita only. So this is what we completed now? 7th, 8th over. So if you won't go back to Godhead, then we have to stay here. No? Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha dosha anudarshanam, then adi bhautik adi daivik adhyatmik, these problems. And then, what is that? The kama krodha lobha moha madamashya. So these all are we need to face. Okay, this is done. Then 9th chapter. Confidential knowledge. Most confidential knowledge, Krishna says, because this is the next level of what is that? Eligibility for doing devotional service. In the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, because you are my friend and my bhakta, bhakto se me sakha cheti, because you are my devotee and my friend, that's why I am giving you this transcendental knowledge. 4th chapter name is transcendental knowledge. I am giving this for now transcendental knowledge. Now 9th chapter, what Krishna is saying? Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Ida Uttamam Pratyekshavaghamam Dharmam Susukam Kartumavayam. You see, everybody see in that sloka, Rajavidya, king of knowledge, Rajaguhyam, most confidential, Pavitram means, Pavitram, Uttamam. See, one word he has used in this sloka. It's very, very powerful. It's such a special knowledge I am giving you. Why? You are Anusuyave. What is that? You doesn't have an enviousness of me. This is the next level of devotional service. We are envious of Krishna. Right or not? We don't have enviousness toward Krishna? Huh? So, enviousness of Krishna means we need to be surrendered, 100% surrender. It's very important. And some people worship Krishna just to acquire some position. They'll be with us only holding bead bag, wearing kantimala, everything. But they worship Krishna to acquire something. And they don't have any faith on ISKCON also. See, these all things, when you speak with them, you can understand. It looks like we are all devotees. Yes, of course, we all are devotees. But if a person doesn't have a faith on Prabhupada and Prabhupada philosophy and the movement of ISKCON, he's definitely not 100% devotee. Are Baba, if you doesn't have a faith on your, what is that, moola, your foundation, what kind of devotion we are doing? We cannot surrender to Krishna. We cannot dedicate to Krishna service. Always we remember on our bank balance, our investment, our. Oh, this is not possible. Hey, don't dedicate to ISKCON. If you dedicate, initially they will. Some people says the word use. They use you. After that, this is a nonsense. That fellow never ever seen the what is the devotional service it means. Nobody can use you. One thing you remember. Either our ignorance, we blindly surrender to the some cheating fellow. If you surrender to the right guru and continue your devotional service, you will advance to Krishna consciousness. If you are not surrendered to the guru, what is the devotion? It's not devotion. Just show off. We are doing the show off. Show off things doesn't work. So we have to surrender to the. So yesterday in Chandapura, one family came and they were speaking. Prabhuji, we are very happy. After ISKCON came here, we are really happy and we are doing regularly coming. So, but somehow I entered into the spiritual life 5 years before. But the person, the society I surrendered, they completely cheated me. Now, to come to the Krishna, now come to the devotion, come to the temple itself, I am scared. But fortunately, when I came first class, you are mentioning that don't trust anybody until unless you pariksha, you test them. See their personal life, see their spiritual life, how they behave, what walking and talking should be same. And that should be as per the scriptures. Then only you trust them. So then I thought, okay, this is something is special than others. So like that, so sometimes even some immature or neophyte devotees, something says that, what is there in what special? No, I can chant in my home, I can be in my home, I can take care of my family, or I can chant in my home, all these things. See, one thing, if you want to do Krishna consciousness and if you want to taste what is Krishna consciousness, you have to completely surrender to the Krishna, then only you know what is Krishna consciousness means. If the surrenderness is not there, then Krishna consciousness is okay. That is then also okay. You are doing something. The problem is our ego. Ego doesn't allow. And our so-called previous experience. And we think that we were right, others were wrong. Whom we were there, some immature or maybe, they might have spoke something, but we think that no, all are like this. So it's every point of time we will advance in Krishna consciousness. There won't be the same person yesterday and today. So always we change our opinions also, right? Over a period of time. So like that. So anyway, yes, I don't know. I'm in middle now. What to do? So this is the way. See, one always remember that if you are with a sincere and serious devotee, you will become sincere and serious. If you are with the person, just walk, do, okay, fine. He will be fine. So I think once Murali Mohan Prabhu was telling one story regarding time. What is that? One fellow, I think about to die. No. I think about to die. You maybe all remember who attended his class. Almost he was praying to Krishna, please protect from this like that. So the person who is opposite to kill him, almost like throat also almost little bit cut. Then Krishna came and pushed him up. Something like that. I won't remember exactly what he spoke, but the essence is this. Then the devotee asked him, what kind of person you are? Now I was praying, last 15 minutes I was somehow escaping from this fellow. You didn't come. Then he said, when did you come on time to my program? He also comes after Darshanarti, after Jai Radha Madhava, or middle of the Bhagavatam class, or maybe for Prasadam. Like that. So you never come to my program on time. So I was also thinking to taste you the value of time. So So like that, even Arjuna says when Takshaka comes, now when Karna releases the Takshak, the Bana, Nagastra comes and hits his helmet, and the helmet falls on the ground, helmet becomes black and burns. Imagine the one way we can say audacity of Arjuna. See, Krishna, I thought you were the best charioteer. He carefully drive. See, my helmet has fallen down. Then Krishna says, if you would have not pressed the rath down, instead of helmet, your head would have been down. So what we think is, the Krishna didn't do justice to me. I supposed to get much higher results. But Krishna, no. Arey Baba, to get that only is because of Krishna's blessings you got that. We think that no, better than this I would have get. No. Whatever you got already is a kripa bhiksha. It's a mercy of the God, mercy of Krishna. So that's where see, devotee and non-devotee, the difference is, our devotee or kacha devotee means half ripened. Do you know? Always he sees the commitment of Krishna, not his commitment. What is my commitment supposed to be? That he never thinks. Whatever, no, still I am chanting, right? No lip service we will be doing, no. I see sometime, like a kind of that is a different ecstasy. So do it nicely. When you chant, everything, whatever service you do it in a consciousness way. If you are cooking for Krishna, that should be done with a consciousness. And if you are chanting the Lord's name, you should chant. So, recently this Tulsidas and what is that? Surdas. Surdas is a devotee of Krishna, right? Tulsidas is a devotee of Rama. So, Surdas invited Tulsidas to Govardhan. Please come. You are from Rameshwaram, this, that, you come to Govardhan, I will show Govardhan. So Tulsidas came. Tulsidas doesn't have eyes. He is a blind. Surdas took and he explaining the about of Vrindavan, Govardhan. So this is the place, this. And in middle, suddenly one huge elephant started marching towards them and crushing whoever there on the Surdas, So crushing on their feet. Then suddenly, horror, roaring, every people, running here and there. Then Surdas, elephant is coming, Tulsidas, elephant is coming. Then Tulsidas doesn't have eyes. And Surdas climbed the tree. Climbed and he is standing up, sitting, and he is asking, Tulsidas, you also come, space is there, I will pull you up. Tulsidas said, no, I won't come. I will chant Lord Rama name. I won't come. Let's see what happens. Then this Tulsidas started chanting Ram, 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 Ram. Elephant came close to him and stopped. Surrender. So then, after some time, Surdas came down from the tree and said that, and everybody started glorifying Tulsidas. You are amazing devotee of Lord Rama. Really, really, we are bow down to you. Even including, now Surdas is saying that you are really amazing personality. But the word, now when again question comes, no, what about you? Then Tulsidas says, I have a faith on Lord Rama name, Lord Rama. But you don't have faith on Krishna, he says. Then he says that, Tulsidas, I have some extent faith, but only thing in my heart is that I am a servant of Krishna. Krishna is not my servant. So now, because of my life threat, if I call Krishna, please come, help me. So I am engaging him in my service. I am not engaging in his service. So that's why I climbed the tree. It's either of Is one of them wrong, or either of them wrong, or both are right?
Both are right.
So, as the devotion will be in the different levels. One person thinks that it may be outwardly it looks Surdas doesn't have a faith or this one on the Lord. Ramadas, what is that? Tulsidas have this. And another devotee thinks, see, why he is engaging? We should take care of ourselves, right? Our body. That's why same thing happens in when Rupa Goswami Prabhupada was thinking, I should cook for my brother, Sanatana Goswami. But I don't have any grocery. Like Kalyan Prabhu was not there at that time, to order. Otherwise, KK trading, some trading, he would have ordered and all this came. So then Rupa Goswami Prabhupada was thinking how to cook. Then one small girl came with all requirements and gave it to Rupa Goswami Prabhupada. Goswamiji, my house is nearby. My father said that Gosai will be there. You go and give. I just brought. Then Rupa Goswami thoughts also matched and he took that and he cooked. And he said, Bhaiya, ajao. So he called his elder brother Sanatana Goswami, please come and have prasadam. He came. Wow, good. My brother cooked. Of course, he is nice devotee. If he cooks, I should have it. And just he touched, took and the payasa. Just he put on the tongue. He won't even came this finger out. He struck and looked at his brother. Where did you get all this? No, I only made. I am not asking about the who cooked. The groceries who brought. Sanatana Goswami was so specific. Who brought groceries? I don't know. There was one small girl. She wanted to donate. Her father told it same, so she brought. Then he said, before that, what you did? Okay, groceries came. The girl brought. Before that, what is your mind status? State of your mind? He said, I was just thinking that if I cook something nice, food, nice prasadam, offer to the Lord and honor, serve you, I was feeling very happy. I was thinking like this. Then he said, never ever think like this. You know who is that girl? Radharani. You engage Radharani in our service. So, means why? Rupa Goswami is such a pure devotee of the Lord. If he just think, things will happen. So that's why, apart from meditating on the Lord and Lord service, they never ever think any material thoughts. Because Krishna immediately delivers. Same Prabhupada, when the Juhu case was happening, and I heard that lecture, Prabhupada says, somebody like this in a class only asked, Prabhupada, why this Juhu land issue is going on, like that. So, don't worry. It is after Juhu case. After Juhu case, that was the one class they asked. Yeah, it was a great battle. So, I brought Radha Rasvihari to that land. I told them, what he said? I told them, somehow I brought you here, don't move from this place. They heard it and they stayed back and we won the case. This is what Prabhupada says. So, if pure devotee of the Lord, if by chance, that's why we need to serve the pure devotees of the Lord, because they are so merciful. If you just do little bit of seva, they always ready with blessings. So, you may advance in your devotion, you may further go ahead, you may serve, you may preach, you may do many things, many more things. If you are not serving the pure devotees, where is the question of advancement? No question of advancement. I am seeing deities, and you are also seeing deities, and Maharajas also sees the deities. Everybody sees the deities. Another time I told, right, last time we were walking below the Tirumala hill with Maharaj, Loknath Maharaj. So, when Maharaj goes, everybody goes, we are also going. Some group of devotees. So, just below the hill we were walking, Tirupati, from ISKCON temple. We were walking. he was telling some philosophy and Ramayana. We were many things discussing and going. At one point of time, he just stood and started looking at hill. We were also looking, but what we were seeing? Hills and buses were coming from up to down. All these things. Even my consciousness that I'm just telling. But I didn't tell to Maharaj that. When Maharaj was looking that, and my mind also came, maybe Maharaj is observing buses are coming now from the upper. Another devotee, he told Maharaj, those are the buses coming from Tirumala. Another devotee, everybody started jumping, explaining Maharaj this, that. No. Then Maharaj said, take darshan of Anantashesh. Means there's 7 hills, who is that? Adishesh, Anantashesh. So the pure devotee seeing the aspects, and we are seeing the aspects. Somehow I didn't speak. I was also same category only. Those devotees spoke in front of Maharaj and they became like that, and I didn't speak. That's only difference. So that's why when you go with the pure devotees, they will tell us how to think and how to see. It's very important. Otherwise very difficult. So ultimately we need to serve Krishna. If you serve Krishna properly in the direction of pure devotees of the Lord, everywhere, this is a very, very important. Some people very simply says that, no, we will serve Prabhupada. Prabhupada is pure devotee, no doubt. We have to serve Prabhupada. But how to serve? You know how to serve, what he likes, what he doesn't like. With your mental speculation, you will serve him. But if you ask his disciple what Prabhupada wants, they heard from his spiritual master. So then we can serve Prabhupada really 100% when you hear from his disciples, who spend time with him and understood his mood. Now we are going Mayapur. That's Adbhuta Mandir. They are not concocting mind, they are doing it. Okay, I want to build Mayapur. Chalo, my name will come. Everybody glorifies my time. Let build. No. None of the management or none of the Maharajas are doing that. Because it is the instruction of personally, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told to Nityananda Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Mahaprabhu said, there go no Adbhuta Mandir. Here there will be Adbhut Mandir. Then Nityananda Mahaprabhu passed on to Prabhupada and Guru Parampara, and Prabhupada said, here we need to build Adbhut Mandir. It's not like that, no, somebody concocting who will spend 2,000, 3,000 crores for, just for concoction of mind. It doesn't work. So we need to see that who is following 100% Guru Parampara. If you are not following that, and just whimsically, I am also seeing Prabhupada, amazing, I can say he is speaking with me. He is hearing my lecture. I can say, no, that also. That's a way. When we can understand the essence of this philosophy, when you sit at the feet of Guru and hear, then that knowledge will be important in your mind. Okay, so many things. The word Vishwan. Vishwan is a significant in these words and they travel perfectly in the will. See, this is one of the, okay, where we stop? Bhagvadgita? 9th chapter. Rajavidya. So, in that 9th chapter, if you go on. So, Krishna explained that if you know this 9th chapter of knowledge, you are be eligible to go back to Godhead and specifically to Goloka. Goloka, if somebody wants to go to Goloka, he should not have enviousness. Anusuya way. So that is a complete surrender and serving the Lord. Like, these are like this. Even in the middle spiritual world, we have how many kinds of muktis? 5. What are the first one after one? Sahaja, Samipya, Salokya, Srasti, Sarupya. These are the 5. So, if you go like this, above the middle world comes spiritual world. That starts with the Sahaja. Sahaja means merging into the Lord. Yes, devotees doesn't like. Even other muktis also devotees doesn't like. Because these people who are the 5 mukti people, they may not be serving the Lord. So, Sayujya, Samipya, Salokya, Srasti, Sarupya, then comes, what is it? Shantarasa, Dashyarasa, Sakyarasa, Vashalyarasa, Madhuryarasa. Devotees don't even like Shantarasa. Why they like this? What is that? Sarupya, Samipya, Salokya, Sasti, all these things. So devotees always above Shantarasa. Above Shantarasa means they want to serve the Lord in the Dashyarasa. They may serve in the Sakyarasa. They may serve in the Vashalyarasa. They may serve in the Madhuryarasa. What rasa we should serve? That is the predominant. Means you may feel whenever you see Jagannath is my son. Whenever you see Jagannath or Krishna, it looks like he is your son, or Laddu Gopal. Some people keep here, no, my son, my son, my son, like that. No matter whatever the mood you have, but you should be served the Lord in the mood of Dasya, not in any other mode, because we are not eligible to do all these things. So we can do in the Dasya Rasa, serve the Lord nicely. Ultimately, once you go back to Godhead, then your service obviously will be given there. So that is the 9th chapter. Okay, chalo fatafat. If you start Bhagvadgita, it's difficult to come back to Bhagavad. So 9th chapter goes further, it's very nicely discussed in the 9th chapter also, like that, what is that? End of the 9th chapter says, like, in between discussion happens that Arjuna, you announce that Krishna devotees never perish. That is another statement Krishna gives. Then Arjuna asked, why should I announce? You only announce, no? What Krishna says? If I promise, I am ready to break it. I won't bother for my promise. But if my devotee promises, definitely I'll keep up. Means what? So whose blessings you need? Krishna blessings or Krishna devotee blessings? So that's why Krishna also wants everybody to come through his devotees. Not directly contacting Krishna, I am coming to Goloka, please arrange. So through devotees we should come. So then Arjuna says, so Krishna's devotees never get perished. Yes, I'll keep up this word. Definitely I'll keep up this word like that. So like that 9th chapter ends. So end 9.34 what says? What is the sloka? Last sloka of 9th chapter? Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru Shasi satyam se pratijane priyosime. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru. So the devotee, what he has to do to Krishna? Somebody can read translation of it.
Engage your mind always in thinking of me, become my devotee, offer obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me.
4 points are mentioned in that. What is that? Engage your mind always in me, and then offer obeisances. Then
Worship,
puja, worship me. Then
being completely absorbed in me.
so your thought should be in me. So when by this you are really very dear to me, then Arjuna says, like you are saying completely as if I don't have any other things here. So many things are there. I need to buy apartment, I need to buy bike, I need to do so many things. No, it's difficult to always pranam and do all this with people says బ్యాగ్ లో కై ఇట్టుకోండు బ్యాగ్ లో చేయి పెట్టుకొని అప్పుడు హరే కృష్ణ హరే every time you are saying Hare Krishna will get food or what? This is what people says. So how to remember Krishna 24 hours? Then in the 10th chapter of Bhagvadgita, Krishna says, Arjuna, this is I am. Like he says in a audio point of view. So in the building, top fan nicely moving, that is I am, this is I am, this is I am, this is I am. Everywhere, when you board the bus, engine I am. Like, just example I am giving. So everywhere, drinking water. Rasoham apsu kamteya prabhasmi sheshishurayo pranava sarva vedeshu. So, says that everywhere, this I am. 10th chapter, Krishna says, just even you are walking on the road, just by seeing things, you should be able to remember me. Because I already told you that this is I am, this is I am, this is I am, this is I am. That is the 10th chapter. Then 11th chapter, Arjuna asked, it's good Krishna, you told me that who are you. But if you show same thing in a picturized way, I can remember little more better. Then whatever he spoke in 10th chapter, in a Vishwarupa Darshan, he showed that. This, everything. Then Arjuna said, I am completely convinced. You come back to normal form. You come back to normal form. I'll do devotion now. I know everywhere you are there. I have seen. I know there is no chance of getting into Maya now. Complete Krishna consciousness. I understood. Sometimes devotees also says like this. Prabhu, now I understood complete. I'll be, completely Krishna consciousness. So, then 12th chapter begins the pure devotional service. So, once you know all these things, wherever you walk, Krishna already told, this is I am, this is I am, this is I am, this is I am. Just remember, this is... Everywhere Krishna is there, everything is not Krishna. Please clarify. Sarva Vyapi. Krishna is everywhere. But everything is not Krishna. That's why most of the time we see, starting worshipping, speaker also. So on the road, if somebody puts, what is a kunkuma and paspu? If somebody puts some, going everywhere, we will worship and go. So everywhere Krishna is there, but everything is not Krishna. So like that. So that's a way, 12th chapter. So this, this at least some idea should be there. What is next now is the question is 13th chapter. In 13th chapter, 6 questions are asked. Those are the 6 questions. What are the 6 questions? First sloka, second sloka, you see. 13.1.
Nature, Purusha.
Jnanam, Gneyam, Prakriti, Purusha, Kala. 5. Not 5. First sloka, translation. That is 8th chapter.
Arjuna said, my dear Krishna, I wish to know about Prakriti, nature, Purusha, the enjoyer, and the field, and the knower of the field, and the knowledge and the object of knowledge. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, this body, O son of Kunti, is called the field, and one who knows this body is called knower of the field.
So, first and second sloka, all together 6 questions are asked. Who is the Purusha? Who is the Kshetrajna? What is the Kshetra? What is the Gnanam? What is the Gneyam? So, knowledge. So, these all 6 questions are asked in that. So, Purusha, there are the 2 kinds of Purushas. One is small Purusha, we all. There is a Parama Purusha, Krishna. Kshetrajna are 2. Krishna as a Paramatma is a Kshetrajna. We are also Kshetrajna, but our limited access is here. Till what time we can go, class? Okay. So, okay. Now only devotees all coming.
11 o'clock is fine.
Next time I don't know. Almost 4 or 5 months after I am coming to care for them.
We also got chance to. That's why you wanted to cover all the backlights.
So next time, I don't know, because sometimes because of curses also we go away from devotees. If I take 2 hours, 3 hours class, then they may say, better you stay in Chandapura, don't come to care for it. Okay, so here it's very nice in the 13th chapter. It looks little difficult, but very nicely explained in that that kshetra means the body, this body. Kshetragna means the Atma and Paramatma, they are the two kshetragnas. And then he says that this kshetragna, there are the two people who are the Atma and Paramatma. This Atma knows about this body. That's what Prabhupada is writing here. Thinking, feeling, willing of the one's own body. We know, right? If somebody is having a headache, can we know? So then they has to come and tell us, I am feeling pain. But Krishna is as a Paramatma, he knows everyone's headaches. Everyone's, what is the state, he knows. He is the complete kshetragna. We are small kshetragna. So we know at least some extent of our body. So both are. And Purusha means enjoyer. Are we enjoying or not? Right? We are enjoying, right? Somehow at least we are trying to enjoy, right? So we try to enjoy with this body. We want to take it to the pub, club, and cinema, and dancing show, and some sightseeing. So with this body we try to enjoy this world. And Krishna also enjoying the world, entire world. He can just, this drama is not looking good, you throw it. And this drama is okay, you can run this, that. So we all are drama artists in the enjoyment of Krishna. So here that very nicely explains in the 13th chapter of Bhagvadgita. We are also Purusha, Krishna also Purusha. Purusha means an enjoyer. We are also trying to enjoy and Krishna also enjoying it. But I don't think so I am enjoying. One person came yesterday to, I don't know, I always meet like these people only. Said that, Prabhuji, one thing is brahmachari life is very good. I said, Arre Baba, it's my life, why you you want to do it? Prabhu, grahastha is a lot of responsibilities, Prabhu. This is the way he said. Lot of responsibilities, Prabhu. See, mother says, after your marriage you are not hearing me, and you are hearing your wife. Wife says that, no, you are always, you are hearing your mother, you are not obeying me. Prabhu, both of them are not happy, I am also not happy. I know what I do. He was very, very clearly was telling. See, Prabhu, both are there, both are trying to put me, blame on me. Of course, I have to take, I'm customized to that. Okay, fine, let move. But I am also a human being, no? One point of time, what I do, I'll just see who is the weak, both of them. All my frustrations go on the weaker person, not on the stronger person. See how nicely you say it. Now both are blaming me. I'll just see that who is the weaker, because I also need to prove that I am also something in the home. Everybody is playing with me. So if my mother is weak, I'll scold her. If other party, most of the time not weak, but still sometime I'll try. I just thought that what kind of, how realization comes to the people. Because everybody wants some kind of happiness, and everybody making him prostrate. So like this, the life doesn't allow you to enjoy. Even though you have everything, small of ego, we lose the atmosphere in the home. Complete atmosphere will go just because of small ego. He is also not ready to come down, other person also not ready. So in the 13th chapter anyway says that if Jiva want to enjoy, there are the two problems. If we are also Purusha, we can enjoy, we are supposed to enjoy. That's why we came here, Lord it over the material nature. There are the two problems. One is the competition, another one is limited of your senses. What is the competition? Now same story you take. Mother also prove that I am the holder of this family. Wife also want to prove that I am the holder of family. And he also want to prove that I am also holder of the family. So if you want to achieve some ananda, success or santosha in your life, It's not an easy walk. It's a lot of competition. Everybody want to occupy that position. You know? In the home also, sometimes in the materialistic houses, if you go, says generally if elderly person of the family glorified, family should be happy, right? No. They also want their own glorification. No, how come he is alone? No, I am also doing it. So everybody wants the glorification, everybody wants that recognition. So because of this competition, enjoying is almost nil. Just take a simple example. Now 20 teams fight in a World Cup. How many teams will get a World Cup? One. And second team gets runner-up. World Cup and runner-up. Rest all? Baad mein gaye. Over. So many people have tried competing just to lift that plastic cup like this. We can make one cup and lift in the home. Why you want to struggle so much in that and wasting time and dying without remembering Krishna and becoming again some insect or some cat, dog and monkey. So this kind of intelligence is not there, people. Just they are driving because somebody got something, I also should get something. It's a comparative, always comparison. He got something, I should also get. Because of this competition, you never ever be happy in this world. And the second part comes, no Prabhuji, no competition. I born in golden spoon. Some people says, right? I born in golden spoon. I have sufficient, everything I have. Whatever I want, things will come. Okay, he crossed the first level, first test, no competition for him. Second test is, our senses are limited. How many gulab jamuns you can eat?
3.
Anybody more than that number? 5? 5.
More than 10.
So some 10 max like that. Can we take 100? No. Impossible. So even if you have unlimited resources, your senses says no, sorry. And that middle age of some 10 years will be very strong. What is the middle? Maybe 20 to 30. After 30, all back pains, this, that, everything will come. So this is a little bit of time, even if you have everything, to enjoy in this world is very, very difficult. How? Then Arjuna says, what is this Krishna? Everything karma I have to take, I have to suffer here, and finally you say that three gunas are doing it, and say that no, because of your desire everything is happening, but finally I am not enjoying, there is no chance to enjoy. I want to enjoy, Baba, if any enjoyment is there. Then Krishna says, yes, there is an enjoyment. The way of enjoyment has to be changed. What is that? Where we will pour the water? To tree? Root of the tree. If you pour water in the root of the tree, that water will go entire tree. No? Yesterday I went to Chandapura, it was almost 1 week, 6 days. We closed and came, means lockdown came. Tulsi, Baba, completely down. Immediately I took water and poured. After 5 minutes, she was so happy. Full, entire tree was happy. So if you pour water in the root of the tree, then entire tree gets the strength. Similarly, if you want to enjoy, you have to enjoy with your master, not alone. So if you enjoy with the master, how to enjoy master? If you want to eat, cook it, offer to the Lord and enjoy. You can have that prasadam, then you are no more bounded in this material world. If you want to enjoy yourself, no Prabhu, I can manage everything. One person was telling to his son, he was little practicing Krishna consciousness, said that, what kind of people you are? You won't eat naan properly, you won't this, that. He just drinks half liter coffee, his father, half liter coffee. No, whatever comes on the table, he is enjoying. 65 years old person. And he is scolding to his son, 35 years. What is this life you people are? And that boy said, Prabhu, it looks like a little more. My father is taking advantage of it. And now he's to scold all these things. At least he should know, right? At least I'm living my life nicely. Like that. I don't know what happened to him. Suddenly he got kidney stone. And heavy pain, I also know that. Heavy pain comes. And now took him to hospital and operated. After kidney pain, after operation, he became very humble. And he was telling before that, see, my body is iron body. Before. And after that, he became normal. And doctor said, you cannot eat this, you cannot eat this. You just have to live in the fruits and water. Then son looked at him. So we think that no, we can do. It's as per your karma has given for some time, if you misuse it, then you have to face the difficulty. Only we see the people who are misusing and we think that they are enjoying it. Arey, wait Baba, till end. The video comes now like this. See till end. Even life also we should see till end. Don't see that colorful or flowery or life. You see, now he is a colorful, after that what happens? Definitely he has to face and suffer that. Nobody exception for his deeds. No matter whatever you do, if you are good person, definitely you will get good. So these are the two problems Krishna suggests that Arjuna, one is competition, another one is your senses are limited. So if you want to enjoy, you enjoy with me. I'll allow you. Just you be with me, you say that I am his servant and everything will be allowed to you. Only thing is we should say I am not master, I am servant. What is Veni Madhava Dasa? Das means what? Servant. Who's servant? Veni Madhava servant. No, most of the time we remember I am Veni Madhava. No. What is that? Veni Madhava is the Krishna's name. Prayagraj, you went to Kumbh Mela. So Veni Madhava stays there. Not in Puram. He stays in Prayagraj. Krishna is the name. Veni Madhava, Bandhu Madhava, 5 Madhava, 8 Madhavas or 5 Madhavas are there. So I am his servant. I am a Lord's servant. That's what Das means. So until unless you remember as Das, everything is okay. Otherwise, okay, chalo, one by one we'll go. So that's the way 13th chapter ends, and 14th chapter, what is that? Famous 14th chapter. 3 gunas. One time we behave one way. So sometime we'll be very happy, sometime we'll be very angry, sometime we'll be nicely, all these things. Of course, that 14 and 15th chapter is Purushottama Yoga. So if you want to go back to Godhead, we want to hold this also. That's once in olden days to catch some kind of people, what they do. There was one monkey always eats a ragi bowl. It eats ragi bowl. It was very fond of ragi bowl. These people, what they did, so they took one patra, in that they put a ragi bowl and kept there. This monkey came, keep a hand and holding the ragi bowl. No, it's locked. Its neck is small and people are coming to catch him. But this fellow want ragi bowl inside. How it will come? Until you leave that ragi bowl, he cannot come out. Same 15th chapter mentioned that, Baba, if you want to go back to Godhead, if you want to put full stop for these sufferings, some kind of detachment should be there on this material world. If you are too much attached, he will be here. So that's why the famous king Alexander says that when I die, please do 3 things. What is that? All my doctors should carry my body. And all my wealth, whatever I earned, looting, all this thing, should be placed on the road where my body has taken. And finally, my both the hands should be out. Then the minister was, this fellow from starting only crazy fellow. Even while dying also, he has a crazy desires. So what it means, why you want all your doctors should be carry your body? Says that, I have a best of the doctors in the world. Because I looted all the countries wherever the best, either women, money, whatever it may be, I brought with me. So these are the best doctors, could not save me from death. That's what I want to tell to the people. Even the best doctors cannot save you. And second one, all my wealth should be placed on road. Oh, once you leave this body, who will take all your wealth? Dari palu. Then Telugu edo cheptaru kada? Ganga palu, Dari palu, Dongala palu, something. So all wealth, I am not taking even a. So nothing will come with me. So all will be, somebody has to take. Then why both the hands? I came with empty hands. I am going with empty hands. So these are the very, very important thing. Very, very important. We have to take Krishna consciousness very seriously. Very seriously means we are not saying that you give up your things and come here. It's enjoyment here. Sunday people are frustrated in the home and sitting there and looking, changing the channels and channels and channels and channels and same thing. And YouTube, if you go, same cinemas are same things. There is no new in that. If we sit for 1 month, all cinemas, everything will be cleared. Now people has come to this, what is that? Virtual games. What kind of man? They are not less than the drug addicts. If you touch the druggist, means the fellow who takes the drugs, how is danger? If you touch the person who is addicted to the game, he is similarly dangerous. He can kill you also. To that extent they are attached into these games. So be careful, don't give phones to kids. Give your time to kids and spend time with them. Anyway, so like this. So these are the very important points. Now, see, here it's mentioning the individual soul knows about his own thinking, feeling and willing activities, but the super soul, the Paramatma, the supreme controller, being present everywhere, knows everyone's thinking, feeling, willing and activities, and as such, the individual living entity is the minute master of his personal affairs, whereas the supreme personality of Godhead is the master of everyone's affair, past, present and future. Vedaham samatitani. What is the sloka? This is 4th chapter of Bhagvadgita, right? So Arjuna asked, Krishna, you said that this knowledge has given to Surya Bhagavan. But you just born before me, 1 month you are elder than me. How did you spoke this knowledge to Surya Dev? Then Krishna says this verse. What is that? Vedaham samatitani vartamanani cha Arjuna aham veda sarvani. So he says that I know everything. See, you and me both have taken many births and appearance, but I remember everything, but you won't remember. That is the difference between you and me. So that's what Krishna is saying. So similarly, I know everyone's activities, what is going on their mind, but you don't know what is happening in the next person's mind. So that's why you are a limited jiva, I am an unlimited personality of Godhead. So like this. So how nicely Krishna is explaining here. Only the ignorant person does not know this. Oh, like I told last time, when this Duryodhana says to scolds Bhishma, you are doing partiality. You are supporting Pandavas, you are not fighting, you are not killing them. Then Bhishma says, I am not Yamaraj. Very nice. With one word, he counters his ego. What is that? I am not Yamaraj. What do you mean Yamaraj means? Yamaraj is the one who decides to kill. I am not Yamaraj. I am a Bhishma. But still Duryodhana speaks too heavily. Then he says that, done. Tomorrow I'll kill all 5 the Pandavas. Wow, my grandfather is very nice. Chalo, I'll be with you only. Then he sat and he did yajna. He brought 5 arrows. Duryodhana, see these 5 arrows are meant for 5 Pandavas. Tomorrow I am going to kill the Pandavas. Duryodhana was so happy, he forgot Karna, Bhishma, everybody forgot, just my grandfather is there, enough, tomorrow, done. But this fellow doesn't have a faith on Bhishma. He says that, better you give those 5 arrows to me. Tomorrow, not even 5, one I'll give. This is for Yudhishthir, kill him. Then I'll give another one, this is for Bhima, you kill him. Like that. See, if anything you want to get from elderly people, minimum thing is you should have faith on them. If you don't have faith and if you want to use your politics towards the elderly or towards the senior devotees, you are not going to success. That the basic phenomenon is when we go to the spiritual master, when you go to the senior devotees, just bow down, beg their mercy. With their mercy, our mind also changes, we will get success. Okay, fine. What? అదేమంటారా దురదృష్టము అదేమో వస్తే ఇంకోటి ఏమో అయిందని చెప్తారు కదా. So this fellow has lot of unfortune. Okay, chalo, you take. My responsibility gone. I gave word. These are the 5 arrows for 5 Pandavas. If you give, I'll kill, or else you keep whatever. He came with the 5 arrows to room. By that time, who is there in the room? Arjuna is sitting in Duryodhana room. It's the middle of the war. It's the 11th day, 11th or 10th day. Arjuna sitting, he holding arrows and he entered into that hut. He saw, Arjuna, how come you are here? Okay, chalo, he sat. So, how are you? You want something? You let me know. You want kingdom? I'll give. Duryodhana is saying this because it's offline meetings these are, not online meetings. So he says that no. You remember one point of time you gave me one word. When Gandharva was kidnapped Duryodhana, that time Arjuna helped him to rescue from there. Then he asked, you asked some boon from me. No, not required. When I required, I'll ask you. You remember? Yeah, Arjuna, I remember that. Then, just I came for that. What do you want? Give me those 5 arrows. Look at this fellow, his state of mind, and I thought I'm a very intelligent fellow. Okay, chalo, Arjuna, take. He gave. Okay, shall I go? But one question I have, Arjuna. See, this is a fresh and most confidential knowledge. What is this? 5 arrows. Me and only Bhishma knows. Just freshly I cooked and it's just from there I'm just getting out. And looks like before my yagna only you came and sat here. Will you reveal me who has told you this? I said, who else? The only one. So that moment Duryodhana was thinking, did I do mistake selecting Narayana Chiturangi Sena instead of Krishna? I would have selected Krishna or what? So this is the ambiguity and immediately who enters? Shakuni enters. True. Array fellow, who are you thinking? I am your mama. I am there. Don't worry. We will kill even Krishna. Yes, mama. Yes. So like that. So this is the way Krishna is so intelligent. He'll always, and in another point, another situation, this Pandavas was thinking who will come our, this before fight, before Mahabharata, they were thinking who will come our side. They were waiting for Shalya. Who is the Shalya? Mama. He is also Mama. Whose Mama is? Nakul, Sahadev. So Madari brother is Shalya. So they were waiting for him, and when he will come. But more than him, they were waiting. Where is Krishna? There 5 Pandavas was discussing, and among them one says, he may be somewhere. Another fellow says, wherever may be, he will be thinking for and he will be working for us only. This is the faith of the devotee. He may be in front of us, he may not be in front of us, but he is always there for our protection. This is what Krishna's devotee means. The Krishna devotee, the one who surrendered to the Krishna, he has 100% faith on Krishna's protection. Even if something happens in our life, this is for my betterment, this is for my learning. Sometimes we will be very arrogant. Sometimes we think that we are very correct. Some fellow on the road, he will scold us. Then we will realize that, come down. So this is the way we have to come to that state. Now you see here, what is the living entity as the distinguished from the incognito. These are the people who doesn't know the power of Krishna. They will get misdirected. That's what he is saying. And because the living entity is partially cognizant and therefore some forgetful of his own identity, this forgetfulness is specifically manifested in the field of Eka Pada Vibhuti. What is this Ekapada Vibhuti and Tripada Vibhuti? Ekapada Vibhuti means this material world. Tripada Vibhuti is spiritual world. So, we are part and parcel of Krishna. So, we have same qualities like Krishna and we are not quantitatively same. Like if you take a drop of water from the sea, this drop has all the qualities of sea water, but this drop is not equal with a sea. Difference you are understanding? Means the quality wise we are one with, same with Krishna, but the quantity wise we are not same with Krishna. Because we are a small, Krishna is big. But whatever the qualities Krishna has, we also have minutely. So that's what Krishna here mentioning. Because like we say this finger, this is a part of body. If it is with body, it has its work, it can do its work. If it goes out of this body, what happens? No use. Similarly, we are part and parcel of Krishna. If you are with Krishna, then you have a nice work, nice service. You can function yourself very nicely. If you don't want to be with Krishna, then you are deceased. You are disconnected. And the energy is not supplied to this. And it can dry off also. After that, it can give you smell also. So these are all the different our contaminations here. So that's what they are mentioning. Okay. Who is free from finally. So what is this here? You see, there are the different stages of avidya. Once you come to this material world, there is a calm. The word is avidya. We are in avidya. No, Prabhu, we are educated. We went to schools and colleges. No, that is not vidya. That is not vidya. That is a skill. Whatever we learned in the schools and colleges, it's just a skill, it's not vidya. Vidya means vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastine suni chaiva swapakecha pandita samadarshinaha. So, if somebody has a vidya, he know how to behave with the people, society, and what is that, 5th or 8th, which chapter? 8th or 9th chapter, I don't know, I won't remember. The devotee of the Lord, how he sees himself, how he sees other living entities, how he sees the society, how he sees the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There are the 4 stages of looking his own self, looking others, looking society, looking Krishna. This is Vidya. Vidya means I am not this body, I am a soul. This is looking his own self. If I am looking all of you, what is that? So we are part and parcel of Krishna. What is that? Suni, no? Samadarshinaha. Suni chaiva swapakecha pandita samadarshinaha. I have to see everybody on the equal platform. Everybody is a soul. If in the middle world some problems are happening, how do we need to see as a devotee? That this is for my betterment only. This is the best place for me to practice Krishna consciousness and go back to Godhead. This is not a place for the gentleman or gentlewoman. If you stay here more and more involved here, You will be like, cub. No, if you go inside that net, what happens? You will be stuck more and more, more and more, more and more. You cannot come out. And finally, how to see Krishna? He is the only well-wisher of me. Most of the time he promises to kids, don't worry beta, I'll take care of you. Even while marriage, what is the promise? Does? Whatever. No, essence of it. What is the essence of it? Prabhu knows even sloka also he remembered. Good. So, at every point of time, like says that, what is the... like I will be with you, something like that. No, it's a kind of a promising that each of them is promising will stay together. No, it's one way. It's a wrong promise. Right or wrong? Right? See, we say that I'll protect you, I'll take care of you. I am your take carer. Are you doing?
No.
Both the sides I'm asking. No. We, you see, a small kid is there. We say, father loves her so much, mother loves her so much. We say, we will take care of beta. We will take care of you. Fever comes. Immediately we'll take to hospital. We ask doctor, please take care of her. Arey Baba, till now you are saying that I will take care, and you shifted to doctor now. And then we'll shift to someone else. Then I tried. Didn't happen. So who is our take carer? Ultimately, he has to sanction that whether you want to stay here, go to the place. So that's why we have to remember this one point is ultimately who is take care of us? Krishna. Then Prabhu, in the home what? Don't say that no, you are not take care of me, Krishna is take care. That's a way to present there. So this is the ultimate truth we need to understand, and same time all the family members should take shelter of Guru and Krishna. Then that is the ultimate practice of Krishna consciousness. So we have to see realistic way also, we have to see practical way also. Then see, the devotee he always sees the miracles of Krishna. So that's what the devotee means. He is not like tasteless, no salt, no. Devotee has all varieties of dishes in front of him. Morning japa, afternoon preaching, evening kirtan. If we go to one house, Karmi house, he will handle in one way. If you go to the other house, he will handle you another way. Every time is a challenge, every time is a variety. And the devotee, he sees the essence of it. Okay, finally. So this is the avidya. What is that avidya? Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. This is also avidya. Krishna is saying that. These are the chatur purusharthas. Generally, 90% of the so-called spiritual people does this. Forget about the non-spiritualistic. They are the major people. So major spiritual people, they will be depending on this dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So beyond that you have to come. That is vidya. So you have to come to three pada vibhuti, means spiritual world. So big sloka we could not complete. So difference between the Lord and the living entity, between the part and parcel. Okay, the field of nescience are directed towards the Lord, it over the creation in the material world. Therefore, everyone is engaged in the acquiring the material opulences to lord it over the material world. So yesterday I was going with one person in Chendapura. He's a big person. Swami, you see from here, you're selling, we are on the car. From here, half kilometer. From here, more than half kilometer is ours only. Of course, he's a nice person. We should not take in another way. Very nice person. So generally what is it? This is mine. You purchase one apartment, Prabhu, that is mine. Prabhu, he is my son or wife, my husband. So this is what we want. No, this is my property. My property. Arey Baba, this has given Krishna for you to park for some time. Be it maybe your wife, be it maybe your husband, be it maybe your son or your house or your opulences. as given, you are just a security person. Remember this. You are just parked there and you are taking care of them for some time. After that they say bye bye. You also need to say bye bye. So this is very, very important. Therefore, there is always clash and frustration. Because we say mine. If son grows up, he says mine. Who says then? Fathers or sons? Right? You earn the property, you are claiming that it's mine. After some time, son comes and says, Papa, you sit there, it's mine. One same again, and new centers now, very nice people comes. Oh, one Mataji came and there also family came. Prabhu, we are two daughters. My parents has property, but they are giving all to my younger sister, not to me. I said, you have to survive, you have right? Yes, Prabhu, we have. Then why are you worrying? No, Prabhu, not like that, Prabhu. Everything they are giving to her only. So, means, and then she was telling one legal point that, Prabhu, it's not my grandfather property, it's my father property. So, you can do whatever you want. Either he can give me or he can give my sister. So, people want to lord it over. This is mine. That print has to be done. How long? How long? It's a matter of 5 to 10 years. Till 25, we won't ask our father property. After 25, we start fighting with father. Give my share. In that fighting goes 10 years. And after that we get, there is one nice saying that, if one comes to know that whatever his father said is right, by that time he will be having a son who thinks that his father is wrong. Very simple. Like I am there, my father is saying all good things to me. I never taken. But one point of time I realized that whatever my father said, correct. By that time, this fellow have a son who says you are wrong. Whatever you are saying is wrong. Then he has to take another 20 years that whatever my father said right. By the time he has another son, it's very, very difficult. This world is very, 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 even to understand that some state, it takes a lot of time. Always running behind the opulence, buying this, that. Get. By the time, full sugar factory, ice factory, all factories will come. Now we cannot eat, we cannot sleep. Now where is your life? Where you are enjoying? Even materially, people are not enjoying. Keep hold it, save it. For what? For kids. So, please engage your whatever you have, intelligence, energy, strength, engage in the service of Lord. At least little bit you have to engage. Otherwise, it is very soon. Okay, finally, but in the field of knowledge, there is a devotional service to the Lord, bhakti. Therefore, there is no chance of being contaminated by the influence of nescience or forgetfulness, avidya, in the liberated stage of devotional activities. The Lord is thus proprietor of the field of both nescience and the cognizance. And it remains a choice of the living entity to exist in either of the above regions. If you want, you can look towards the Krishna. If you want, you can look towards the material nature. Here, you will get frustrated, all problems in avidya. If you look here, you will be in a vidya and you will be very, very peaceful. And the last point, yesterday in Domchandra, there is another center. Yesterday afternoon I was there. One lady came, elderly lady. She connected recently around some 6 months. She said, Prabhuji, I have a big problem. What is that? Same. Everybody has same problem only, but they know that they think that this is a fresh information for me. So she said that, Prabhu, my son is crossed the limits. He speaks everything and anything. Like that. She was telling little background that Prabhu, we have sufficient property. I don't want any property, just I want peace. Imagine, after having acres and acres of land, which cost 20-30 crores per acre, she says that this is nothing in front of me, just I want in front of peace. I just want peace. She was telling, my son was very good, Prabhu. Somehow, this what is Jain University, Somehow Jain College. So we admitted him there. After that, he started doing Leela. So he comes to home. He doesn't eat what I cook. He himself cooks. He closed the door. I don't know what he does in the home. He don't like people to come to home. Any of my relatives comes. Why you came? What is it? What is the reason you came? You go out from my home. Then I understood some injections will be there inside. So, and they put him into the de-addiction centers for 6 months. It's become more again. Now, if he comes, like when Hiranyaksha took birth, all the inauspicious things and all animals started roaring, crying. Arey, this fellow is coming, like that. So, and the house is positioned like that. Now, even if they want to sell some property and keep for themselves, it's not possible. Even they may not be allowed to eat also after some time. Just till yesterday they were thinking, it's my property, it's for my enjoyment. Now, son is saying, get out from here, it's my thing, I'll enjoy, I'll sell it up and I'll do it whatever way I want. For whom you are earning? Son. Data. No, father, mother both are busy in IT company, working, and daughter and son will be busy in another corporate company, Narayana Chaitanya there. They also become robots, we will also become robots. Finally, robots. Fighting also happens, robots. So there is no feelings. There is no feelings that there is a God, there is a Guru, there is a system, we should follow this and this is the way we should live life. People doesn't even know that what is a life, how to enjoy the life. While eating, at least peacefully we shouldn't have prasadam peacefully. But instead of eating, what I think, for all these people, one jeep should be there here. Open jeep, put it everything and close it and go. They'll be eating, they'll be seeing mobile and... So nowhere, no activities of the materialistic person is enjoyed. You see, eating, sleeping. Sleeping also keep mobile. While sleeping mobile, eating mobile, everywhere is mobile. So, as the lifestyle of the materialistic person is not relishable. They don't even know what is the pure air means. Pure air. Forgot about what else. So like that. So anyway, so we can discuss a lot about this. So this is the way. Also ultimately what is the point Krishna is mentioning here is, so please surrender to the Krishna and you will be saved from this, the abominable or the dangerous, the material nature. It won't be spare of anybody. You may think my family is very good, I born in the very rich family, I have a property, this is what I gave example. They have all the properties. Just a moment, it transferred to son. They cannot fight with that advanced age. 60, 50 years will you fight with your... That is also happening in society we are seeing. Brother, sister is fighting. Mother, son is fighting. All are fighting just because of piece of land and other thing. By the time they'll die also, it comes to... So that's why, see, whatever you have, be happy with that. Keep Krishna as the center and try to chant Lord's name heartfully. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This one japa give exclusive time to Krishna. This morning I wake up, this is for only Krishna. No more phones, no more family, no more nothing. Just keep aside everything and spend some quality time with Krishna, if possible. This is the best way. Otherwise, even if you marne ke liye samay nahi hai, people says no, to die there is no time. Such a busy. For what? For useless things. We are thinking this is my property. One day suddenly bomb comes from your son. No more your property, Baba, it's my property. You take rest. You've done sufficiently. Okay? So that's why please take this one aspect of surrendering to Krishna and chanting. And this chanting nobody claims. Your son also, they also don't want. If you chant, if you say, Beta, I have done lot of punya, shall I give you? No, that has outdated, updated, no use. I have how to enjoy, I know how to enjoy. So that's why nobody asks you that no, whatever the bhakti you have done. So some special souls, devotees will come and bow down at your feet. Prabhuji, please bless me, I want to do devotion. You give them your blessings. So they will also get benefit, you will also get benefit. So that's why please, my request is, sincerely chant, engage in the Lord's service, at least out of 24 hours, give some half an hour, 1 hour. Half an hour if you are not able to give to Krishna, really you are getting suicide yourself. Atma Hatya. I am not making you scared. I have explained entire class how things goes. What is your property today? Tomorrow is not your property. What you think today is yours, tomorrow you won't be with you. When you have with you, engage in the service of the Lord. So people have very nice energy. They will do all other things. When you become old, you need one stick, you need another stick. Sometimes you need one person called Swami, in your temple there is a wheelchair possibility. Means what? He cannot walk, he need a wheelchair. So everybody has to sit one day in wheelchair. Before sitting in wheelchair and before asking temple whether you have opportunity or not, facility or not, when the legs and hands are good, we should come to temple. So that's a way we need to somehow take everybody's sankalpa out of 24 hours, minimum to minimum how much? Whatever, at least half an hour. Half an hour exclusively for Krishna. So chant and read and hear about Krishna and speak to devotees something. This is the minimum. Actually minimum is not that, little more is there. At least. Okay, with this I'll stop here. Hare Krishna. I don't know.
One question before.
Anybody? Any questions?
Yes, question is there. You explained an example, right? Hours together, days together, we practice and achieve some goal and make a cup like that actually. Is that needed or not needed?
Material achievements.
Material achievement.
See, material achievement, achieving the material things. Okay, we'll take a simple example. World Cup only. There are so many teams who won the World Cup. What is the significance of it? That day or that point of time, or to show some records that we won World Cups. Substantially anything is coming to them? Any benefit? Nothing. It's a plastic cup. It's a one record. People wants this. My name, Prabhu, I'll give 1 lakh. Will you put my name? We are giving donation, we are giving dana to Krishna and saying that you put my name. So this is the achievements. People want it. My name should be written. In fact, for your information, there is no dana for Krishna. There is no dana word should not be used. What the word we should use? Mana. Dana, mana. Mana means what? Respect. If some beggar comes, what do? You do dana. If Prime Minister comes here, what do you do? If Prime Minister comes, what do you do? We do dana. You take one shalva. Shalva, I'm dana. I'm doing dana for you. One bouquet, I'm dana. I'm donating you. We keep with you. What do? When he comes, we take shalva and put him for respect, and we'll give him one bouquet for respect. keeping mana, keeping his status. So that's why whatever we do donation to the Krishna, again donation should not be used. This is mana. So this respect to the Krishna, that his property is utilized in his service. Okay? So now Prabhu said, to achieving the material things. So apart from Krishna, whatever you achieve is zero. End of the day, no. Now we, so many times debates happens. Any conclusion comes in that? I'll be with my opinion, you will be with your opinion. Just a time waste. And I'm standing here holding a placard, this is my land, this is my land, this is my land. After that I'll go, another fellow comes and holds placard, this is my land, my land, my land. And after that he also goes and another fellow comes, this is my property, this property belongs to so and so. How long your belongs to this? When this one, what is that? Roger Federer, when he was continuously winning the Wimbledon, there was another fellow before who made, I think, five times or something like that. So what has happened now? The old person has a 5 times record. Another fellow came 4th time, now 5th time he is playing. So this fellow 5th time is playing. If he wins here, his record will be breaks, and he will come here. But no, because of Lord's arrangement, this fellow gets defeat with another new fellow. Then this fellow called to that fellow, thank you. This old person who has a 5 records, the new person about to break his record, he got defeated in the hands of another person. This fellow called to the third fellow, thank you so much for keeping my record alive. And same thing happened again. No, he broke again, and then he said thanks to another fellow, third fellow, thank you for keeping my record. So this all, whatever you achieve in the material life for some time. That's why Prabhupada says that there was a Lenin, there was a Hitler. Where are they now? Where are they? It's just it becomes history. Whatever you achieve, whatever you do, is just for history. One page, it will be written, oh, so and so person has done this. Massacre. No, so many people he killed, he put the bombs. Not done. It's literally, are you getting any benefit from it? Nothing. So that's why any material achievements without Krishna is just remains in the books that no, we have done this. Apart from that, we are not getting. End of the life, what you remember while leaving the body, that matters. So that's why whatever achieve in the material world. Okay, bro? Hare Krishna. Yeah. See, Atma Sakshatkara means like, we say, I am not this body, I am a soul. No, Bhagavad Sakshatkara. No, realizing Krishna is, so Krishna is ultimate protector, I am his servant. So, like, I am not this body, I am a soul. Okay, what next? I am also servant of Krishna. What is that? Says, Jivasya Swarupa Krishnera Nityada. Jiva? Jivera Swarupa Roy Krishnera Nityadas. This is the realization of the God. Then again realization of the God, we can realize that he is the Brahman, he is the Paramatma, he is the Bhagavan. So Bhagavan realization is the ultimate realization of the soul, that I am directly part and parcel of Krishna, I am his servant. That's all. Okay? Yes.
When you say 5 mokshas are there, when devotee don't like to get moksha, what is the use of bhakti?
What is the use of bhakti? See, moksha is devotees for devotees. Is a moksha is a they says that a person is waiting at the doorstep. You have to say, okay, come in. Sir, may I come in? May I come in? So somebody does the devotion, the mukti is like that. Mukti always there. Once you take to the Krishna consciousness, once you surrender to the Krishna, it's by default you are already liberated. No, that's what in 2.13, Dehinosmin yata dehe, kaumaram yavvanam jara tata dehantara prapti dhidasasranam muhyati. If somebody has this knowledge, I am not this body, I am a soul, you are liberated. But the devotees don't want liberation, they want service to Krishna. So that's why they don't want these muktis. What is that? Salokya, Samipya, Srasti, Sayuja, all these things. So they want at least Sakya, Dasya, go and serve the Lord. So that is the completeness. No, some people just say, hours together they'll sit in front of, stand in front of God and very nice, very nice, very nice. By seeing them, I also feel very nice. Like, hours together. How long you'll do? Will you do every day? You say your son is very, very nice, if you make him sit in front of you and just keep looking at him, how long you will look at him? This is the material natures. It's the material things. But if you serve him, he's roaming here, catching him, feeding him, dressing him, making bath. Is it more nourishable than just looking at? So that is called mukti. Mukti means, okay, Prabhupada is there, I am here. But if I go closer to Prabhupada and make him bath and dress him nicely and put him mala, and I feel like I'm close, I'm with Prabhupada. So that's why service, why devotees always thinks for service, the service gives a rasa. When Yashoda want to catch Krishna, what was her mind? She don't want to beat her, but somehow catch and not heavily, slightly, like that. Even mother many times, the hand goes so fast, when reaches to, what is say here, it comes like this. Why? That's a love. So, even though she want to just make him afraid, that mother definitely, she will kill me now. But goes to close and then, this is the last time, So, this rasa comes when you do service to Krishna, but mukti is just sitting in one place, no engagement for you. No service, Prabhu, you can sit aram se, have, eat, sleep. How long you will do that? It's like that. So that's why devotees doesn't want mukti, they want sakya rasa, dasya rasa, vatshalya, madhurya rasa. In that rasa, they'll serve the Lord. Hare Krishna.